Hey guys, it's Julie. So I know it has been like 3 weeks since I've done a video and I apologize. I've been sick lately. I've had a sinus infection and then I think I had a cold on top of that. So it's like I've been trying to get better for these past 3 weeks, and I think today I finally started feeling better. I think I sounded a lot better. So I do apologize if in this video I do sound a little bit congested, but I couldn't wait any longer. I wanted to film a video for you all because I've missed you guys so much. This video today is going to be on my current everyday foundation routine, and the foundation that I currently use is this L'Oreal True Match Gentle Mineral Makeup. And I did a review on this makeup last year whenever I first started my YouTube channel. So if you want to check out that review, I will link it down below in the down bar. But this is my holy grail foundation. Like, I use other foundations, but I always end up coming back to this foundation. So I thought I would do a video showing you guys my current foundation routine and how I go about applying this foundation. The reason why it's my holy grail is just because I feel like it's really quick and easy to apply. It's very buildable and blendable. I feel like it's foolproof. Like, it's especially really good for beginners that, you know, are not used to wearing a lot of foundation. I feel like you can't even feel it on your face. It feels and looks really natural. If you have large pores, it doesn't settle in any of your pores. It also doesn't settle in any of your lines. And it also lasts all day long too. So that's why I absolutely love this foundation. Let's just go ahead and get started. I don't want to make the intro too long, even though it probably already is. I'm sorry. I just had a lot to tell you guys. But let's just go ahead and get started. Alright guys, so this is me completely no makeup on. The very first thing that I do before I put my foundation on and everything is I go ahead and apply my face moisturizer. And I use this Origin Starting Over Age Erasing Oil-Free Moisturizer with Mimosa. That was a mouthful. I already have applied this. I applied this as soon as I got out of the shower, so it could already be seeping into my skin. Then the next thing that I do is I go ahead and moisturize my lips, and I use this EOS Lip Balm. So the next thing that I do is I go ahead and apply my concealer, and the concealer that I use is this Garnier Anti-Dark Circle Roller. I know that sometimes people freak out on YouTube when you use concealers like on large areas of your face, but honestly there is nothing wrong with it if you have a lot of redness on your face and you need to conceal it. As long as you're using a concealer that's not going to cake up on you, there's nothing wrong with it. So sometimes if my face is feeling a little bit red, I will use this on large areas, and it works perfectly fine. So I go ahead and apply this underneath of my eyes. And then if I have any blemishes, I go ahead and conceal those as well with this concealer. So I have some breakouts down here on my chin area, so I'm just gonna conceal those. And two, I know my face probably doesn't look that red on camera, but I've been having a lot of issues with my face being red, like here on my cheeks, on my nose, and like around my mouth and chin area. So I am gonna use this concealer just lightly on those areas. And like I said, there's nothing wrong with that, and this concealer works really well for covering large areas and concealing large areas of redness. And then to blend out this concealer, I like to use the Sigma Foundation F60 brush to blend out the concealer. So I just start around my eyes, just kind of blending that out. And I'm sorry I'm looking down in my mirror. It's really hard sometimes to like look up in the viewfinder because it's not very big. But I will try to look up so I'm not constantly looking down. So just blend that out with your foundation brush. And with that concealer, like, you literally apply a really thin amount. Like, it's not very thick at all. The most concealer that I applied was around my under eyes. Okay, so once you got your concealer blended out, then I go ahead and apply my foundation. Now the foundation that I use, which I mentioned at the very beginning of the video, is this L'Oreal True Match Gentle Mineral Makeup, and my color is in Soft Ivory. It's a neutral color. It's N1-2. Just kind of hold it up there so you guys can see the bottom of it. But that's the shade that I use. Now, I have mentioned before in the review that I did of this foundation, I hate the packaging. It's the one thing that I don't like about this. I just don't like the packaging at all. So I use this container, which I got from Sheer Cover, because I used to use the Sheer Cover mineral makeup. And I took out the little sifter part, and I just dump some of this L'Oreal mineral makeup in here, and I just use this to work out of because it's so much easier to use when you use your brush. So what I do is I go ahead and dump what I need into the lid here. So I'm probably going to use about that much. And then the brush that I use to apply this foundation is the Sigma Large Powder F30 brush. If you also have like a kabuki brush, that would work really well too. And what I do is I just dip the brush into the foundation, and then I tap off the excess on the lid like this. And then in swirling motions, you just go around and just buff this into your face. It's really easy and it's pretty much foolproof. That's why I like this makeup, you know, for everyday use or just all the time. It's just a great foundation. So you just start swirling it into your face. Just use circular motions. And you can re-dip your brush back into the lid there and just knock off the excess. It's also just really matte and just a really natural finish. If you have large pores, this foundation doesn't settle in your pores at all. So it's just a really great foundation. I just kind of take it down here too, just to blend it out along my jawline. So I also wanted to go ahead and show you guys how I go about applying my blush, since that's part of like my everyday, you know, face routine or foundation routine. And the blush that I have been using lately is this Sonia Kashuk blush from Target, and it's in the color Flamingo, which it's a really nice, just like bubblegum pink color, and I've really been liking this blush a lot lately, which is kind of weird because it's fall time and I've been into pink. So, but it doesn't matter, like you can use this color any time of the year, but I just absolutely love this pink blush. I think it's really pretty, and I just think it's really flattering on my skin tone. So the brush that I use to apply this is the Large Angle Contour F40 brush by Sigma. So I just dip it there into the blush. And then you can smile if you need to find the apples of your cheeks. Kind of bring it up to my temples a little bit, little apples of my cheeks. And pretty much on like a daily basis, I don't really contour my face or anything. I just put blush on, so. And then I usually go back with that large F30 brush and just kind of buff the blush out a little bit, just kind of blend it. Alright guys, so this is the completed look. If you'd like to see how to get this eyeshadow look, just click on the link at the very end of this video, or you can also click the link that I'll have down below in the down bar. I will talk to you guys very soon. I hope that you all enjoyed this video, and I hope that you all have a great day. Bye-bye.